it's very cool and pretty practical.
So I have the data. I got the data. Mr. E actually 2-0 on outs in the head-to-head right now.
Oh,
so,
okay. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, Mr. E actually does have the advantage.
Do we know the last time they played?
We do not. Let me check that data right now because
I think it might have been
know.
here. Honestly, I think it was during Max Rez here at Brookline. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure because Ouch was here for Max Rez.
Oh,
so was Prestige.
They once in 2019 and then once in 2023.
So that was, I think that was Max Rez.
So about a year and a half.
Oh, Cascadia Clash 2023.
Oh, that was the summit in Washington.
Gotcha. So
Mr. E won that, I think.
Yeah. So some time has passed. Mr. E has not lost to Ouch yet, but Ouch always improving. Ouch always surprising us with some crazy techniques. That said, Mr. E, I mean, same idea, right? Mr. E's been the world warrior for a long time. I mean, famously moving to France, you know, to grind with Ludo and lots of other top players there. So, you know, both these players,
Dang.
have the setups like that one, evidently.
Ouch got setups on setups.
I think when someone is up 2-0 in the set count, right, they're not going back and watching the VODs and studying. Ouch, however, being down, he's like, oh, yeah, I got to work on this Lucina matchup. I got to figure out Mr. E, right? So he's been a little bit motivated to get this one done. We'll see if it pays off. Right now, E stuck at the ledge. Oh, but he managed to get away from that up air.
Yeah, he had him. He had the read. He just missed it.
And I definitely love the, the difference in like analysis versus instinct, right? Like I think Ouch is incredibly analytical as a player. I was asking Ouch about, you know, the play style and going to this tournament. Ouch is like just talking about like all these specific techniques and like nuances of positioning. You ask Mr. E, like, you know, what are you gonna do? Mr. E is like, I'm gonna win. You know, like I'm gonna use my techniques. I'm gonna hit them. You know, and I think that's so fun because Smash is a game that lets you have so many different perspectives on play, and no single one of them is right or wrong. It's just a matter of which options you pick and how you reinforce that conditioning with the rollout.
Yeah, I love that delay there from Mr. E. Knowing that move is going to take a lot longer, and you have to pick an option because your invulnerability there does go away. So you're going to get hit with it regardless, or roll in. But unfortunately, Ouch rolling back, or just getting up and getting hit by that.
Now something Mr. E does love is those. Oh my! You can tech that? Really? Okay. Well, yeah, I was going to say Mr. E loves those upbeats to the Battlefield platform. I'm actually really surprised to see Ouch letting Mr. E go there to Battlefield because obviously it's such a strong thing to have. But, you know, there's many more things to a stage than, you know, one specific interaction.
I actually think Mr. E's a pretty analytical player.
Really?
I just think maybe he doesn't, you know, when he talks about it, maybe.
Gotcha.
Because he's like constantly studying and trying to figure out ways to push Lucina further.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. That said, I do see him as kind of the instinctual one, at least between these two. Why do I'd agree with your analysis, and you see kind of the feel-based stuff like tech chasing really come into play.
True. Let's point though. Oh wow. Yeah, in the back here. And I also do think that analysis doesn't necessarily have to be with words, right? I think I really see your point there again. Where it's like, you know, analysis can be just looking at the gameplay, right, and seeing where you went wrong and how you feel. I definitely think that Mr. E is very good at doing that. But, you know, it can just, at the end of the day, it ends up being just like, this feels really good, but that is the combined experience and study, you know, over years and years. And yeah, look at that back air. Like, just a perfect positioning, incredible anti-air on reaction.
Especially since Wolf has such good air drift.
Yeah,
he had a lot of options he could have chosen.
That's why you got to pin him to the corner, you know?
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's just doing all over the place, crazy drifts, figure eights, the S thing, you know? You're like, it's just cursed. But so many characters in this game that you struggle to keep them in disadvantage, but once you push them to the corner, you actually do have some tools. That said, Wolf can always jump over you, you know, if you're not ready for it, especially on Battlefield.
Lucina having a sword definitely helps.
100%.
Always does.
Always does. True.
Even if it's made of diamond. Actually, especially if it's made of diamond.
Give Lucina diamond weapons.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of those moves do hit like it. And by some, I mean specifically F smash.
Back air.
Oh, yeah, back air, of course.
Fully charged shield breaker is like a diamond back air.
That move still scares me.
Come on.
And
it's stronger than that.
And you know, Mr. E is someone who will absolutely just like not use shield breaker for like 2 games, and then like it just hits with 100% accuracy. You know, I think when I see Mr. E play, I'm like, wow, like that shield breaker, like it works when it comes out all the time. You know,
it's a vibes-based move.
It is a vibes-based move, and I think that is the strength of having incredible vibes as a player. Oh,
dang!
Yeah, nice zero that coming out from Alex there. Game number 2.
Oh wow.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's a crazy nair, like a floaty, like not even fastball reverse nair.
Oh,
that's
so
what's coming out.
slick from E.
my God.
Oh, if only.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, I thought they died there.
Sensing the flash.
Oh, the parry on the second hit of Lucina Nair. People still don't do that, even though it's totally possible. But Ouch is the player to do it every time. I mean, Ouch is the kind of player. I mean, we saw like fair back air side B to kill earlier. We've seen Ouch do crazy stuff in other tournaments like weak Nair, like footstool up B. Like we've seen obscene things coming out from both these players.
Yeah, very close to an optimized Wolf. Kind of reminds me of Charlie the King back in the day.
Right.
Who really had some of that stuff down pat. But that said, these ledge traps have been devastating on Ouch's part. Managed to let him slip by this time, though. Still up a full stock. We'll see how well he's able to push this lead. If he gets the next kill right here, I mean, we might as well just go to game 3. Fast forward button.
Yeah.
100%.
Love seeing Gear Spike.
Yeah, a lot of extra credit here though for Ouch. Mr. E being 103%, almost getting hit by the back air with the up smash, gonna find the kill on Ouch, and Ouch being up 2 whole stocks on Mr. E here. Complete game changer from first game.
Has Mr. E even been doing up the outer shield?
Not too much.
Not yet.
Not really, and Ouch still called that out by just doing nothing. That was
He
smart.
does like pulling the trigger on
Yeah,
that, though.
it's funny because we only really saw them underneath the Battlefield platform. We saw like 4 of them underneath the Battlefield platform, and then not a single one aside from that. Mr. E knows exactly what he wants. But you know who looks like they know what they want even more right now is Ouch, because what the hell? I mean, Ouch definitely studied those VODs.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Lose to Mr. E twice? Like, nah, I've downloaded your entire play style. But, of course, these are both incredible players, and I would not be surprised if Mr. E has the counter adaptation, or it's the counter adaptation.
Oop. Yeah, but now we're getting pretty scary here. 140% for Mr. E offstage advantage for Ouch here. And the dash tech gonna find the kill there, and Ouch with a nice
ledge jump, right?
2-stock
Yeah,
lead.
that wasn't just a ledge jump. That was a ledge jump that was delayed by like 1.5
Yeah,
seconds
that
or
was
so. Like,
that was
hard read.
That was a call out.
Yeah, he knew that invincibility was expiring too, so
Yeah, but
had to
great,
make a move
great
soon.
setup. I think Ouch might have been going for it. Wolf is you dash attack into the ledge to cover an early ledge jump, and then they probably see motion at that point, and if they haven't done something, they may want to neutral get up, right?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Wolf
Back
gets to
throw.
turn around back throw, right? That's something we saw from Stocktaker 69 back in the day a lot.
That is the
Funny
Jared,
thing.
for sure.
That's the Jared. And I feel like I saw that happen so much here in Long Island. I was like, wow, like Werewolves should do that. And then, of course, it just kept on happening. And I mean, Ouch obviously has innovated a bunch of strategies and techniques like that as well. I think that's kind of the fun of Smash is like you find something cool, other people find it too, you share it, and next thing you know, you have somebody like Ouch, which is a Wolf that has like every horrifying technique under the sun, from the footstools to the up Bs to everything else.
Yeah. So in that replay from the last set, it looked like Ouch shielded to bait Mr. E into jumping, but he tapped shield and immediately dashed attack backwards.
So it's like multiple layers. Like
I think so.
You flash shield, then you do the ledge coverage with your dash attack, and then if they neutral get up, you can still grab them. That's like layers and layers and layers. That said,
no, maybe not.
I'm telling you, every time I'm like, wow, this game is genius. And then somebody just starts charging F smash.
That's funny.
But yeah, no, seriously though, like these are incredibly smart players in how they approach the game. And
yeah, at the really top level, it's something that I can like analyze, but I don't do well myself. They do figure out when the opponent is reacting to what they're doing and when not, and they start baiting them by doing feints. And it's something you really can't see until you you really think about it.
I just love when somebody turns around preemptively, then somebody rolls into the grab. That's so funny. I had to point that out. But no, like you're so right. I mean, it really is. I mean, there's layers to it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to show a certain option, make them think that's what you're going for, and then do the thing that beats that.
I think that all honestly doesn't tell me, but I remember back in the day people used to say, oh, like Mr. E has like incredible reactions, like perfect reactions. This player's like so reactive, and like but I think that massively simplifies what Mr. E does, right? Because Mr. E will not react every time. It's what Mr. E doesn't react to that's also important. All the times that Mr. E doesn't up the out of shield. The fact that it's always ambiguous and he's always mixing up is what makes those reactions so strong, right?
Exactly. And if you're a viewer at home and you've ever played a match where the person just hit you every time you did anything, they're probably baiting you a lot. They probably figured out your tells.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
Oh, for a second there, I was thinking, oh my god, we're gonna see like some like up throw back air shenanigans. I mean, we've seen Ouch do crazy stuff before. The parry on the platform, so much patience.
That down tilt is one of the #1 ways to bait your opponent, by the way.
There it is.
He'll do it at the ledge knowing full well it's not going to hit, and then he punishes the thing that you do in response to that. I think Lucina is a great fit for Mr. E's playstyle because of stuff like that.
Yeah, Ouch just did it with down tilt. Down tilted, baited neutral, got a grab. Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, it was really scary there.
Oh my
Oh,
he went
he's
for it.
trying, yeah.
He went for it.
Ouch just does these up Bs and they're so raw.
He's trying to get the footstool. He just messed it up.
Yeah, talking about Charlie to King, that is definitely one of the calling cards of his Wolf.
Wow.
Oh, nice tech, yeah, he's aware. Oh, in the forward tilt, okay, there we go. Covering a lot of active frames at that ledge.
Yeah.
And there's E looking for the roll in, just hoping to catch Ouch in a moment of weakness in that scramble.
Oh, that could be so bad.
Oh, I love it. I love it from Ouch coming out.
You gotta try it. And it might look to somebody who like doesn't know a ton of Wolf, they would be like, oh, that just looks like an SD. That was ridiculous. Like, why would you do that? But you gotta understand that was like one frame of DI away from just like obliterating Mystery's entire game, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes you just gotta do it. And that's something, oh wow, parry into immediate up B. Something that Ouch was actually talking about, I was asking about like, you know, how you feel about this before the game. And like really Ouch is optimizing that footstool stuff and optimizing the punishes, right? You wanna be like, you want to get as much as you can out of every single hit when the character has a story, right?
That is true, yeah. And, you know, it's interesting because last game, Ouch kind of cleaned up. How strong are these platforms for Lucina? It seems like it's working out really well for Mr. E.
I'm telling you, I really do believe that Battlefield is strong. I mean, multiple reasons, not just the up Bs below the platform, but also Mr. E is a feat with the up Bs below the platform. And, okay, never mind. No, Battlefield was great for Wolf. I changed my mind.
Wolf's air drift, man, it's just
It's
so hard to
insane.
pin him down in
Yeah.
one place. You see Ouch barely getting away from the up airs and whatever juggle attempts Mr. E's going for, and then he's just able to fade right back in with an aerial of his own. So he's going to put himself up 2-1 in the set here. 2 straight from Ouch, by the way.
Wow. And you know, it's so strong to have that air drift, but also it's so hard to utilize. I think that sometimes you feel like a speeding car with no brakes, you know? And you see that, and like, I could do that easily. And then you get into a game as well, you're like, oh god, I can't do that. Like,
Takes
you
a
know,
lot of finesse.
Yeah, you got to be quick on the control stick. You got to really take advantage of the fact that he can move left and right however he feels like. Kind of like Puffin. Not at the
yeah.
level of Puff and Melee,
Puff
but
is a different beast entirely. The demon.
it's still something you got to consider.
Yeah. The thing with Wolf, though, is that he can't switch directions as quickly as someone like Puff or Wario, right? The acceleration isn't as ridiculous. So once you do pick a direction, you're kind of committed to it. That said, you know,
He can still fade back a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
yeah,
And
he
he's
can
a
still
fast
do it.
faller, which is just weird.
But
Yeah.
true, it's like you have like okay aerial acceleration, but then your speed is just like, it's so fast.
the top speed is very high, yeah.
Yeah. So easy to overshoot.
Very
That-
happy his ground speed is not that good.
Yeah. Well, but then your dash is as fast as Fox. So if you just dash repeatedly, you are as fast as Fox.
What?
Wolf.
In terms of total frames, but not distance
No, in terms
covered.
of speed.
Really?
Your
No.
Wolf's initial dash is as fast as Fox's. Look it up.
But
I'm not even
Yeah, but him
kidding.
foxtrotting is not as fast as.
I don't think it's as fast as Fox just because of how the speed system
Yeah.
works, but it like you get out of the way quickly and you're way faster if you tap that dash button, which of course Ouch does to get places
Yeah.
quickly.
He also has a good burst option.
Yeah, that dash attack. Wow, the back airs. So precise.
Yeah, huge back air.
We're getting crazy.
Ouch, yeah. I want Ouch to get a little more crazy with those side beats for sure.
What do you, we just saw Ouch SD off the side.
That's
with, like,
fine. We want more of that. I want more of that. I want to see it. I want to see it connect.
Ouch has been crazy with those non-stop. Oh my god.
Mr. E trying for these counters. It worked originally in game 1, but hasn't since. Whether that's
Yeah.
Ouch entirely avoiding it or the ledge grab invincibility getting him away from the counter.
He's
Yeah.
definitely like really trying to get a kill here because he needs it.
And yeah, I mean, Ouch just had such a mastery of ledge, almost dying at ledge as I said that. But okay,
Damn,
I
air
can
kills.
never speak. I just can't.
I
No.
think the air dodge. I think air dodge killed Ouch right there.
He like air dodged in and it killed him.
Yeah, because you do slightly shift the opposite direction. By the way, pretty sure that whole Z wave dash thing I mentioned also might save you from dying earlier with air dodge in the blast zone.
Oh.
I have not fact checked this, but it seems like the same principle would apply.
That's interesting.
So I need some game scientists. Kimmer, why do? Why do? One of you two nerds needs to go figure that out.
I've seen something weird with the with inputs like, oh my god, because I know there is some advantage to the what Proto does, but I don't know the specifics of the inputs. But I do know that up tilt is strong.
Yes. Very, very strong.
Good move to
On
kill
Wolf.
with.
Small hitbox though.
Oh wow.
Ish.
Oh, and the shield breaker accuracy. Like maybe it didn't break shield, but Mr. E just kind of does that when it works, which is crazy to think about.
Oh, back on the map.
Tipper?
Never count Mr. E out.
Yeah, now we're back to even. One stack of piece 0-0.
Ooh, what a parry.
Demonstrating you can parry like that is so important against Lucina, because otherwise that range will be such a huge advantage. And 82% off the, oh my god.
and a tech chase.
God, he should have gone straight up. He probably tried to.
Nah, Ouch is a GOAT for that. He deserves to win the set now.
That was about to be
100%.
clip of the tournament.
Oh my god, I'm
He should've
telling you.
gone straight up.
You
Hey,
miss,
you know what? He
you miss
probably-
100% of the shots you don't take.
Maybe he was trying to B-reverse it or something and accidentally went out. Usually they don't go out, right? They
Yeah.
usually go straight up.
Well, sometimes you shoot yourself. And that's what happened to Ouch.
Practice, proper.
Yeah, I don't know why he went out.
Yeah, I think he fell out
Discipline.
because he angled it that way too. If he had gone straight up or maybe like to the right,
Yeah, and that's so incredible. I think the player.
ASDI div.
When I see that, I think of actually a Web JP. I think of Web with the Sheik, right?
Yeah, against Akala.
Yeah, I mean, just actually Akala as well will do the
Oh, that's true. But I was thinking about their set or something like that happened. I forget what it was.
Both characters that can like the fact that you can footstool people out of their tech animation, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't see that many players using that. I mean, I've seen Void do it sometimes. Web, of course, makes great use out of it with the speed. Akala will do it. He'll up tilt you onto the platform, you tech, and you get footstooled into an anvil off of it. I see that. I'm like, what the hell is going on? My point is that these players are optimizing footstools, but the problem with optimizing is that often you're doing inputs, this late in the game that you maybe didn't use as much before because they're hard, right? Wolf up B out of a footstool on a tech chase is so hard,
Look,
and you're going to miss it sometimes.
I'm just saying, if we're going to optimize anything, how about we optimize the tech chase? If he down smashed, he won the set right there, right?
He was
So we're
styling.
making it complicated for
was
no
styling.
It would be
reason.
less raw.
He was
Yeah, it would be less raw. That is absolutely true.
You have to manage being raw like a resource, and we all
Yes.
know that Ouch is raw. I
Yes.
mean,
I
definitely a crowd
saw him
favorite.
talking to himself.
You know what's raw? Winning.
Yeah, that's true. I saw him talking to himself.
Give me a down smash. Give me a forward
Very
smash.
true. That
He
is
was,
also- that is
he was
also raw.
definitely saying, damn, that would have been cool. I saw him. He was smiling.
Damn.
I think he knows it's all fun and games at the end of the day. Even though there's a lot of cash on the line, a lot of pride on the line,
All right, so interesting here.
Oh.
No top platform, so Mr. You got to be a little more careful with those uppies out of shield.
Yeah. And just to go back to what we were talking about earlier, talking to Ouch, Ouch really had, I think, just a crazy mindset for this tournament, saying, listen, like, I am trying my best to win. I'm going to, oh my god, I'm going to play incredibly, and I'm just so excited to have this opportunity to play against these players, right? I think Ouch was just so pumped to, like, have this opportunity to just play countless sets against this top-level competition. Just the love of combat, honestly, is what we're seeing from Ouch.
That was a happy to be here footstool up the attempt for you.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, this is so close, too.
Yeah.
He started off with a 70, 80 damage string, but
Wow.
since then it's been all about
Bro,
Ouch.
these nairs are insane. Like,
That was optimal as hell.
it's like smothering Mr. E.
I think also just like to get the parry and then recognize you have to dash away to get that that punish on the drift.
Okay,
Whoa.
continuing.
Ooh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
A huge string coming out here from Mr.
Whoa.
Sorry, from Ouch.
You could do that?
Yeah,
I guess.
that
Only
looked like
at
a
that
two-frame
one,
What do you
because
mean?
that spot. Yeah,
That was awesome.
That was very exact.
I think it was a two-frame because the hitbox from Dolphin Slash was gone, and I don't think E got his jump back either. Oh, well, not that it would matter.
Wow, and Max, you were so right about that because we're seeing the fundamentals of Ouch's ledge trapping. Is really just like do something to scare them, right? There's the shield flashing you were talking about at roll distance. You gotta pick something because Wolf is so scary at ledge, and when you pick an option, Ouch is ready. There's the up B.
There's the land do nothing.
Yeah,
That's
he knew
really,
to. Yeah. Saves a lot of frames, right? The hard landing lag is what, 4 or something? Every single one of your aerials is a lot more than that.
You know, we were saying how analytical Ouch was earlier, but right now I feel like he's playing off pure vibes, like completely reading Mr. E.
I mean, listen, analysis is something you condense into vibes for
Of
sure,
course.
right?
That's
Over
true.
time, you build up the vibes.
He's so
Vibes-
confident too now
Yeah.
because he knows exactly, every situation.
Need a big
wow.
stock from
So
E just to
well.
even make it close.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking, because we're kind of amazed by what Ouch is doing right now, but I mean, this is really intense for Mr. E. Mr. E is really got to make a comeback.
Yeah.
I mean, you're at 80 or 95% now, and you've been having to deal with this ledge trap thing, and nice fair. I think recognizing that Ouch was flashing shield, trying to parry it.
there it is!
There
There
we
it is!
go. Oh,
Not gonna do it yet.
He should up be.
What's the play? What's the play? Just barely misses the punish on the ledge jump.
Wow, that fake ledge dash right there. Jump air dodge from the ledge. Very rare option these days.
Oh my god. But no, Mr. E has the plays for this, but are you going to die before you even get into last stock?
Mr. has played so perfect for this last stock here.
Oh no!
Dash tech clashing,
Good,
Dragon
good,
Ball Z moment
good.
not happening yet.
Can make it back. Oh, my parry the. Oh, my
Wow.
god. The perfect option.
All right, boys, it's Jover, right? Like, it has to be.
No, it's never Jover for
You
Mystery.
get a spike.
I mean, Mystery gets the stock right here. Full rage,
The
Lucina.
Waveland!
Yeah,
Z
it can happen.
Waveland, by the way.
Oh, Z, okay,
It's
you were
faster.
talking about that. That's so right. But you're 150 against Wolf. Oh my God! No, we've seen it happen.
Yo, chill.
Worth a shot. I've seen crazier. Oh my God!
yeah.
Flashing shield. Just hold this shield in the corner. They're so terrified. They're so scared.
I think
My
Ouch
favorite
knows.
smash.
Ouch is gonna fold like a piece of paper if he gets hit here.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, you got the air dodge red. What's
Oh my
gonna happen?
God.
What's the play? What's the RPS?
Oh my god.
Double jump center stage. There's the air jump we were talking about. Double jumping over. What is going to happen next?
Oh, God, laser coming out. The gun just hitting, the laser going past. Mr. E needs to find a couple more hits here. Full rage.
Oh,
Mr.
God,
E
that's
back air.
not it.
That's gotta be it. No
Back air
rage.
not finding it just yet.
There's no rage. You're not dead. What's the play?
Oh, my God.
What's the ledge option?
Oh,
my God.
just missing that back air.
So many timelines where Mr. E died.
Oh, and there's the
there
timer
it
right
is.
there.
Good play from both players. Oh my goodness, that
Look.
was getting spaghetti at the end.
I'm just saying, when I said it was Jover, I did that as a way to give E some life back in the set.
Yeah. I mean,
He must have heard
wow. I mean, crazy stuff. I was talking to Mr. E earlier, asking like, how does all this, like, how do you feel about all this madness, And he was just saying, I want to play very patient, right? Again, Mr. E doesn't really tend to, talk about like tons of specific options, performing, but I think that it really is about the vibe, right? Mr. E was saying, I want to be able to play more, careful, and in the corner especially, and that's what we did see there. I think the drift at the end, right? Obviously, Mr. E ended up losing in the end, but like how long you're able to survive by like let's like a jump from ledge into like a drift back, then an air dodge on the stage, switch directions, then an air dodge while drifting back. Like that's like a layered mix-up from disadvantage, and I think that Ouch was doing coverage options that would have killed a lot of other players there, a lot of other Lucinas, right? But Mr. E was able to kind of survive, didn't quite clutch it out, but great stuff from both players, and obviously Ouch kind of cooking with those footstools.
Yeah, man.
A little bit too much.
I appreciate him going for it, to say the least, right? But at the end of the day, when all the chips were down and he didn't have a one-game lead, he did opt for that down smash. You see him start to get serious toward the end. No more of the flashy
that's so
stuff.
funny. Yeah, you were talking about that exactly, right? You're like, yeah, you should probably just down smash.
Just down smash,
We
man.
Down smash.
Why not?
Called it out.
Yeah.